What's good, YouTube? Dope Gang. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Sheriff Judd Grady out of Polk County, Florida. He arrested a child who was a teacher having with one of the students. But before we jump into this video, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And also don't forget to check out some of the other videos on my channel. With that being said, let's get to business.
This is Richard Alcalde. He's 26 years of age. You know what else? He's a private school teacher.
Hold on. Captions 1, 2. We can't see him. Jesus Christ. Okay.
And a boys soccer coach. That's right. He's at the Star Athletic Academy, or Star Athlete Academy, on the east side of Lakeland. And he met a student, a high school student, a female there. Well, last Monday, he picked her up.
All right, there you go. If y'all can see, let me take the captions out the way. This sicko is a Chester, and he was a teacher. But that's how you gotta watch the motherfuckers closest to you, man, because they be really predators out here scoping out. Let's get back into it. See what they talking about.
Up from school, drove her to the Dollar General after stopping to pick up some alcoholic beverage.
So not only is you doing that, you trying to get her intoxicated too. See, this is why, teacher or not, you don't get in the car with them. If they not your parent, don't even do it. I don't care if it's a teacher, a babysitter, or what. Nah, if they want to give you a ride or something, and they a family friend or whatever, you call your mama, you call your daddy, like, hey, look, this person trying to give me a ride, you know, da-da-da. You approve this? You ain't approve this? Can't even do it. I'll wait for you. Like, nah, them be just jumping in. That's that, man. They be the ones closest. On me.
They drank some alcoholic beverage. They went into the Dollar General, into the bathroom, where he engaged this 17-year-old child in sex.
It's not even cool.
A student at the school that he taught at.
Okay, the age of consent, I don't know what it is in Florida, but the fact that he a teacher and she a student is automatically prohibited anyway. So for anybody who try to take up for him, it don't matter.
Well, then they left the bathroom, went into the parking lot, into his car, and had sex a second time. And after that, he drove the student to the drop-off location where she was picked up by her mother. Well, when mom picked the daughter up, she noticed that her daughter was tipsy and started questioning her about, have you been drinking alcohol? One thing led to another, and the daughter finally told the truth to mom that Richard and she had been having sex in Lakeland. Of course, we were notified, and we began our investigation. We took Richard into custody, and he confessed that he had custodial sex, but he said it was consensual.
If you in an authoritative position, there is no consent. There is no consent. That's why they said custodial possession. You were in charge of her. You can't do that. Like, come on, man. Come on. And he looked young himself, but I mean, that's no excuse. Like, you know the position he was in. You know the rules. Like, you thinking somewhere else. And look at this picture. Look at this picture right now. That boy's scared. He should have been scared before he did that shit and didn't do it.
With a student at the school. He was not her school teacher,
Oh, thank
but
God.
it's a very small school, and that's where they met. So at the end of the day, this boy soccer coach and teacher is locked up in the county jail.
Boy soccer coach and teacher. So he was a teacher, just not her teacher, but he was also a soccer coach. He looked very young to have all of this stuff on him. But looks can be deceiving. I mean, honestly, he looked like a nice young gentleman, but as you see, he got ill intentions. And it be the people you least expect. So I'm glad they got him same day. Yeah. Big ups.
Now, is this the only young lady he's ever groomed and had sex with
Y'all don't
after
know.
giving them alcohol? We don't know.
Uh-huh.
That's why we'd like the parents to ask their children if they know of any other inappropriate conduct by Richard. We plan to send him to prison
Oh, yeah,
because
he
he
definitely
groomed
going.
this child,
Mm-hmm.
gave her alcohol to break down her inhibitions,
Mm-hmm.
and had sex with her on 2 occasions this week.
In the press release, it says that he tried to tell her that it was normal in his culture. Can you speak to that a little bit? What do you
Well,
think
that was one of his excuses. In his culture, it was normal to have sex with children. Well, newsflash, this is not his culture. This is Polk County, Florida. And it's
What?
against the law for an authority figure to have sex with a student. And that's what he was.
Even if the student 18, you can't do it. You can't do it. Like what? People sick, man.
Doing. And this is not the first time. If he'd watched the news, he would have seen just a few weeks ago.
Nah, it's not. It's not his first time. He was way too comfortable doing this. And then not only did you do it in the bathroom in the school, you turn around, go out to your car in public, and do it again. Like you was on one. Like, come on, man.
That it will get you locked up in jail for doing that. So the message is clear from us. If you engage in sexual contact with a student, even though they may be consenting in your opinion, that is a felony that will send you to prison.
On me.
We used to call that jailbait back in my day.
Yes, it is called jailbait. It's Judd, I think it's still called jailbait on me.
It's prison bait today, guaranteed.
You mentioned the case for a couple weeks ago. How infuriating is it for you to see these cases come up?
Well, it continues on, and this guy's 26 years old.
Yeah, I know
There
you
was the one sex case we worked was the teacher or coach had at least dated the student when he was in school with her, and then he went on to college, and they hired him back to coach only, but they had been in a relationship, so you can see that would have been convoluted in his mind. There is no mistake here. This is a 26-year-old man
right.
who groomed and provided alcohol to a 17-year-old child in order to break down her inhibitions and have sex with him. And he's in prison.
Her, you mean?
You're no longer working at that school, correct?
Obviously.
I don't know.
Obviously. It's like, what kind of question is that? Like, sometimes these questions be stupid because obviously that's the first thing they did. Okay, the first thing they did is suspended him without pay pending an investigation, right? But really what that means is you fired. You know you fired. He know you fired. He can't comment on that because he don't work for the school, and that's probably what he about to say. But at the same time, duh, like they're not about to keep him employed and he facing at least 2 counts of rape. Come on.
If they fired him yet, but it would be a good idea if they haven't.
Sure, there's a lot of good teachers out there, coaches who do the right thing. There's these few bad apples. I mean, what do you say to those ones that are thinking, about this, like, kind of?
Hold on.
You know, the reality is that when you look in this county alone, private schools, public schools, there's well over, what, 13, 14, 15,000 people who work with children every day in the school systems. And they do a marvelous job. Teachers are my heroes. That's why it's so devastating when you see someone that's supposed to be a role model taking advantage of the children who he is supposed to be setting the right example for. Those students should be running to him to protect them instead of having to run to us to protect them from him. So at the end of the day, I look at the overwhelming number of wonderful teachers every day that are making a positive difference in people's lives, and I'm thankful for them. But make no mistake, you're going to be held to a higher level of accountability than normal America, and you should be, because the responsibility to look out for children is great.
All right, y'all. That was Judge Grady reporting on this freaking weirdo, pedo, Chester, who wanna prey on his students or a student in school. He's supposed to be the coach, teaching soccer instead. He on some other, you know. But at the end of the day, he gonna get what he deserve. You know, he at least got 2 counts right now, but they got him up out of there. And appreciate y'all for kicking it with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and go ahead and hit that page button and check out some of my other videos. And appreciate y'all for kicking it with me. I'll catch you in the next one.